Hello, Albion. I am back with another season preview. Today we are doing indoor track and field, and I am here with Lance Coleman. Lance, thanks for joining me.
No problem.
You are entering your 26th year on staff.
Yes,
and
sir.
You're 11th, and you're 11th as the head track and field coach. You are a 91 graduate of Albion.
Yes.
So you've been here forever, it seems like. After a very decorated career, what does that mean to be able to come back and coach at your alma mater?
It's a thrill. Comes with, I don't want to say added pressure, but comes with a sense of responsibility to make sure the student athletes that I'm working with and my staff's working with have the same great experience that I had when I was a student athlete here. The same mentorship from coaching, along with the athletic experience, the experience of traveling to different regions, competing at a high level, competing for conference titles and things like that. So it comes with that responsibility, but also a joy of continuing to wear the purple and gold and to see the school move forward in a positive direction, athletically, academically, and socially.
Obviously, we got to address the COVID situation. Your practices have been altered. I feel like there's been days I've been outside and you guys are there all day long. So as we prepare for the indoor season, kind of talk about how that's changed your practices, your workouts, anything like that.
COVID has made us adjust. As you see me take my glasses off because of our mask for COVID. Practice-wise, the practices have been maybe to the point where the student athletes have gotten a better experience from the standpoint. Coaches have been a little bit more one-on-one with them because they're smaller groups to ensure not so many students are there. Social distancing is easier, so the pass of this virus isn't as easy. So from that standpoint, I think the students are getting more attention. We're teaching better as coaches because they're smaller groups, but it has made it technical, setting things up from a preparing standpoint a little bit more challenging. There's always that question of what's happening next. It's always so fluid, so that has made things a little bit harder to plan for, but you always are ready to make that adjustment and keep it going, but you got to keep it going.
Keep it going. We're going to keep this going. We're going to start with the women's side.
All right.
You guys finished second at MIAA's last year.
Yep, indoor we finished second.
That's right. And you have Layla, you have Alexis back. You have a lot of power returning. So kind of talk about your top returners on the running side, both individual or relays.
On the running side, we have Layla, like you said, 3-time indoor champ in the 60, 200, outdoor champ. Every year she's ran outdoor in 100 and 200. And then Alexi, equally as good. And she's coming back ready to run. But then I think on the women's side, running-wise, in the sprints, Hannah Mohammed, she's been an indoor champ in the 60 hurdles. She had a real good fall. She's had some young ladies that she's been working with that are younger and new hurdlers that she's been bringing her along. So we see a little bit more spirit out of her there. Lauren Mcdowell, a sprinter jumper, who's had a good end of the season in indoor and had a good one meet outdoor. And the 400, I think she'll be a big plus for us. Really good positive attitude this year. And then with the distance, there's always my Energizer bunny, Jordan Ravenow, senior, outstanding young lady, outstanding runner, who's had good end of her sophomore year outdoor. Got cheated out of outdoor last year by COVID, but we're looking for some good things out of her. She leads a good group of young, talented, and ready to challenge young ladies. Megan McDowell, Kenna, and Sammy, Peyton, all those gals ran well in our abbreviated cross-country fall, so I'm looking forward to some good distance gals as well. And then on the throwing side, we got Anna Alba, full of energy, spunk, worked hard. Really saw some improvement in her in the weight, and then a little bit limited outdoor in the hammer. So expecting to see some good things out of her as well. Overall, good group, good young group. They're young, so we have to see what they can do through a full season and not just a fall. But I'm pretty excited about the group.
Yeah, definitely. Your distance medley last year too set the Albion school record at the MIAA indoor meet. So like you touched on, you got a lot of.
That was last year. Seems like 30 years ago.
You're right, it does. But like you said, a lot of good that you're building off of. Now same thing over the men's side. You have a lot of good throwers returning and just all around the men's side.
Yeah, the men's side last year didn't quite finish as well as the women, but they have a lot back and great talent coming back, and even probably equal talent coming in. You got to start with our throwers. We return Kiwan Frazier. He's been league champion shot put indoor 2 out of 3 years. Outdoor, he's been league champ both of the 2 years they've thrown. He's undefeated outdoor, national qualifier. He's ready to have a really great year, and he leads a group of a good, strong throwers. In the weight indoors, we have Xavier Akins, a senior, broke our school record, placed real high indoor last year, had a great fall. He's ready to improve there. And then Will Campbell, more of a jab thrower, but really had a good improvement in the weight towards the end of the indoor season. And then the first year student that Kiwan's been kind of molding that we think will do well in the throws. So the throws is where we're going to start. And then from there, I think we don't want to overlook our jumpers. Trevor Knowles is a senior. He placed in all 3 jumps last year. Has a chance to, place high in all 3 again this year. Had a good fall, and he leads him and Marcus Freeman, another senior, who really good triple jump last winter and into the outdoor. So those 2 lead a good group of young jumpers. We have some guys that can jump in the 20s, mid-22s in the long jump, triple jump well. So we're looking at good jumps. In the distance, Nathaniel Jennings is a junior now, and Big Red, as I call him, he's from Nebraska. He leads our distance runners, and he had a great fall, once again an abbreviated cross-country season. He looks to do well in the mid-distance, leading a younger, revamped, reshaped group of distance runners. And then in the sprints, we have Jeffrey Davis, who had a real good end of the indoor season, great start to the outdoor in the 100, 200, and as well as Jarrett Council, who's running real well in the short sprints. Those 2 are leading a good young group of sprinters that I think they keep their way, keep working hard. They're going to be pretty impressive. They're going to do well in the relay, but also individually. So I think overall, indoor will be really good.
Lucky for you, we get to do this again in a few months for outdoor season.
Yeah, we got to do outdoor again.
So we get to do this again. You do only have 1 meet before the MIAA championships. So how does that change your preparation and mindset, if at all?
The 1 meet, I think, would be a good point in the season for our coaches and our student athletes to kind of gauge where we're at with, I think it's 2 weeks to go on going to league meet. So preparation-wise, I think having only 1 meet may be a positive, because then we're not out at a whole bunch of different competitions, interacting with people that aren't within our bubble that can contaminate us. So it gives us a chance to work on what we need to work on. Some practices will be more up-tempo. There'll be more of a meet simulated situation than we would do normally, just to get the students, athletes, mentally and physically prepared for that high intense, high volume situation that we have on a league championship day. So we'll adjust that way, but I think for the most part it'll allow us to train and stay as safe as we can stay.
Awesome. The indoor track and field season, women begin February 19th at Calvin. The men start on February 20th at Trine. Lance, thanks for joining me today.
No problem. Thank you for listening, and go Brits.
Good luck this season.
Thank you.